Hi guys, so I just finished watching the movie called The Great Flood. It is now available on Netflix, so if you have not checked it out, please do. But I'm just making this quick video because I have some questions and I need some answers right now. Because to me, The Great Flood should be The Great Fell. Anyway, I'm not a movie expert, but I have some damn questions. And I'm just hoping that you might have the answers to these questions, or maybe you don't. So I made a list on my little sticky note. So number one is the kid. I've never heard the mother say his name. What is the kid name? Like aside from Newman 77, unless I missed it, unless like at once she said it and I just wasn't paying attention. So, and number two, also relative to the kid, why is the kid constantly being picked up? I'm trying to understand. In a scenario like this, and you're trying to make it up the stairs, you have this 80 pound or 100 pound baby on you or kid on you all the time, and then if you try to put him down, he's like, "N- no, I don't." Oh, I don't understand. Like, why? She's constantly picking up the kid all the time. Most of the time the kid is on her back. And I'm trying to understand, like, why don't you just hold his hand, go up, and then I don't know. I'm not saying don't pick him up all the time, but still. So yeah, and number 3 is one of the scenes she was going up the stairs to try to go up the rooftop, right? And she had the kid in the back on her back. And all of a sudden she comes across these blocks of items, like basically blocking the stairs. So what did she do? Instead of throwing those things out, what did she do? She tried to go over around it, and at one point she nearly fell. Why? Please explain. Why would you do that? And before I go on to the next point, I understand that this whole movie is about reinforcing behavior on artificial intelligence. So she was a test subject until you get the result that you desire, or the result that the company was trying to get out of her. Hence why she was going over the same scenario with the flooding over and over and over and over and over, and yet she's not getting the result that she's wanting. So I understand it in a bigger picture. But anyway, the other point that I'm trying to also understand is, at one point she opened the elevator door with a wooden stick, metal, and wood. I'm not understanding. And the kid that was in the elevator said two men tried to help her, but they couldn't leave the door open, or they couldn't push the door open. But her, she all of a sudden the elevator door has a gap that she's able to put a metal stick on and then pull it. Wouldn't the stick break like naturally? I'm trying to understand. Then she used both of her hands to like separate the doors. I'm like, but I thought two guys tried that and it didn't work. Or am I overthinking things? Simply, I simply could be overthinking things. To be honest, I'm an overthinker sometimes. Number 4, I think I'm at number 4, but yeah, let's skip this at number 4. There were two guys there that were looting. Why would you loot? Like, what's the purpose of looting? Like, where are you gonna take the stuff? Like, where are you gonna go with the loots? Like, what are you doing? You're gonna make it up the stairs, and then you're gonna get in a helicopter, and they're gonna happily say, hey, you found some pretty cool stuff, let's go. Or are you gonna go swimming with it and leave under the sea with Ariel? Like, I don't understand. Like, why would you loot? Why are you going into people home and looting? Like, what are you gonna do? Even if it's money, still, like, I don't get it. Another thing that I was a little confused about was on the first, I guess, simulation, she, or could have been whatever, she made it up the stairs, right? Before the guy got shot. And all of a sudden the agents did something to the kid and the kid fell asleep or was shut down. And then all of a sudden the lady was in the helicopter, and the agents brought a box. And I'm like, okay, so is now, like, is that the kid, Newman 77? Then what happened to the body? Because on one of the last scenes of the movie, it showed them creating the body. Or was that just a vessel? Like they create the bodies, and then the memories, the mind, all of that analytical data or whatever, that's separate. Someone please explain, because I'm so confused. I know I'm not an AI person. Well, I'm no, I'm not gonna say I know I'm not an AI person. I actually do like study it a bit, but I'm still confused. So maybe I'm not like an expert or advanced, not yet. But I'm just trying to understand, like, how, like, what about the body, and then I think in the end, she was there with the body. Why didn't they just transport the whole kid with the mind and body? Or were they just trying to shut it down? Or did they transport both, but just in separate vessels or separate means? Oh, yeah. Or did the kid shrink? I don't know. Did he shrink? I'm trying to understand. And the last point that I had was, all right, the earth is now, flooded with water. The humankind is gonna go extinct or whatever. There's only a few people that get to go up in space, and they're the most intelligent AI advanced folks ever, and their purpose is to create a whole new human group of people, or whatever you want to call it, human species. And my point is, okay, you fled outside of space, like you fled into space, and the great earth is greatly flooding, all right? So, and your aim is to make new human species that are able to live on earth that's flooded, like mermaids, or like semi mermaids, AI mermaids, like AI human mermaids. Like, I'm trying to understand, like, what is the purpose? Because there's nature, and then there's artificial, there's intelligence, like two different elements, and you're trying to merge the two type of folks in humans, and they would go back to earth? Or would you wait until the flood is over and then go back, and in case it happens again, you know how to live through it? I'm trying to understand. But anyway, these were my comments for this movie. Um, did I like it? Uh, why did I watch it? Because it said it was the number one trending movie. And to be honest, I thought it was just a way different movie. Like people that are just trying to survive, and then they'll make it out, and then they'll go into a safe zone. That's what I was expecting. But instead, it's just like, anyway. So yeah, please leave your comments on what you thought of the movie. Like, I just finished watching the movie, and I'm not even like ready, whatever. I just had to make a video of my natural reaction of, like, when I just finished the movie, the questions that I have. And I'm pretty sure some of you may already know the answers, or maybe some of the points that I've been made were incorrect. But anyway, yeah, that's what I wanted to share about this movie, The Great Flood. Take care. Bye.